online business owner or content creator, a big responsive email list is one of the most valuable resources you can have. You can drive traffic to your fresh content, promote your products, and keep in touch with your followers. But how do you actually build an email list in the first place? Well, you can always put opt-in links in your articles, or add a sign-up form in the sidebar of your website. However, the most surefire way to get new subscribers fast is to create a landing page for that specific purpose. To a beginner, this can sound kind of intimidating. Expensive programs, visual design, and lines upon lines of code. Thankfully, today there are some great beginner-friendly options available when it comes to building landing pages. In this video, I'll show you exactly, step by step, how to build a high-converting landing page in 20 minutes or less. Sound good? Let's begin. In this tutorial, we'll be using GetResponse, the email marketing platform I personally use and recommend. It comes with an integrated landing page builder, which directly connects with your email list. Pricey options like ClickFunnels may have more fancy features to choose from. Still, I found that it's complete overkill when you just want a landing page to build your email list. Use the following method instead, and you'll get all that you need at a fraction of the cost. To follow along with this tutorial, start by creating a free GetResponse trial account. Here's how you do it. 1. In the Start Your Free Trial fields, type in your email address and desired password, and click Create Account. 2. Go to your email inbox and click the activation link GetResponse sent you. 3. Enter your details in the Complete Account Setup form. 4. Submit your phone number. Then verify your account with a code they send you via text message. All set. Now it's time to start building a landing page for your email list. You can find many features on the GetResponse dashboard, such as webinars, autoresponders, and newsletters. However, for now, just click on Create Landing Page in the Quick Actions menu. You'll now be presented with a ton of different templates, which can be filtered by type: sales, webinars, signups, etc. You can use one of them if you want to save time. Alternatively, you can start with a blank design and make it exactly as you please. All pages you build can be saved as templates you can use for future designs. For this tutorial, I'll try to recreate the landing page I use for my guide, completely from scratch. That way, you'll get to know every single feature of the GetResponse landing page builder. Even in the Build from Scratch option, you can see that there are several template options available, which impact the basic layout of your page. However, all of these elements can be deleted or edited, so it doesn't matter too much what you start off with. Click on a template in the Build from Scratch tab and enter a project name for it. This can always be changed later. Hit the Use Template button and GetResponse will quickly generate it for you. Now you'll be presented with a whole lot of options on your screen. Don't worry though, it's actually very simple once you're oriented. To keep it orderly, let's go through the features one by one. At the top left side, you can see the different sections of your landing page setup. The basic setup is one landing page and one thank you page. You can add more pages if you want, but it's not necessary if your main goal is to build an email list. Further right, you'll notice a symbol that looks like a PC monitor. Clicking on this will show you how your landing page will look on a desktop. Right next to it, you'll see a mobile phone icon. This lets you see how it would look on a mobile device. You can switch between these modes at any time during the creation process. Next up is the Preview button. This opens a new tab that lets you preview your landing page in its true form, without all the editing elements and with proper spacing. Then you have the HTML option. This lets you directly access the code of your landing page. Unless you have coding experience and really want to get into the details, it's best to leave this alone. Clicking the cogwheel icon will bring up the general settings of your landing page. Here you can change the page title and description that shows up in search engines, upload a favicon, and choose whether or not to enable a cookie notification. Finally, there's a button which lets you easily save your work. Remember to use this often. Now, we'll move on to the different options that make up the content and design of our landing page. The template layout is very useful for quick and easy page creation. However, for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll delete all the pre-placed elements. This way, you'll see how each creative block is used on a completely blank canvas. First off, we've got the sections block. This is used to add separate areas to your landing page. I drag and drop one section element to the bottom of the screen. This is where I'll place the copyright mark, along with my website address. Like the page background, these can be filled with different colors to make them stand out. Simply double-click the area and select the color panel. Change its size to your liking by holding and dragging the square in the middle of the line. Next up is the text block, which is pretty self-explanatory. This can be placed freely throughout your landing page. The basic text editor can be used to change the size, font, color, and more. It's important to keep the text properly spaced and uncluttered. You will get a better feel for this later, when all of the elements are added to your page. I add an eye-catching title, a table of contents to show people what they get, and a few lines of supporting text. Make sure to include a call to action at the end, so people know exactly what they have to do. The image block can help your landing page come to life with interesting pictures and screenshots. Don't go too overboard with this though, or you risk drawing attention away from your sign-up form, which we'll cover soon. One image of the cover and one compilation image of the content is enough. The button block can be used if you want to take your visitors to another page in your sign-up sequence or an external link of your choice. Since we just want to gather email subscribers, this isn't needed. Beneath the button block, we find the sign-up forms. There are two types, static and pop-up. For this example, we'll just use the static one. It's important to place this above the fold, together with the title and first subheading. This simply means that it's immediately visible to all page visitors, without them needing to scroll down. Generally speaking, this will get you a better conversion rate. More people who land on your page will sign up. Note that the button shapes and text can be freely edited. Additionally, more web form fields, such as age and country of residence, can be added if you want. For list building purposes, however, first name and email address is enough. Remember to include a link to your privacy policy, which should include information about how you handle your email list. I like to place this right underneath the sign-up form. Then we have the shapes. These can be placed anywhere on your page to bring more life to it or to highlight certain content. Generally though, I choose not to use them. I prefer a more simplistic look. The only exception would be thin lines. These can be effectively used to separate blocks of text to give your page a more structured look. Next, you'll see the webinar block. To use this, you first have to set up a webinar in your GetResponse panel. This can be easily integrated with your email list. It's a nice feature, but not needed for our landing page. One step down, you'll find the video block. YouTube, Vimeo, Vistia, and Vidyard URLs can be embedded here. This can be used to display a welcome message on the main page or a follow-up message on a thank you page. Selecting the Twitter icon in the menu will allow you to add various social media sharing buttons. These can be placed individually wherever you want to. Still, if you decide to use them, it's best to keep them all in one place. If you want, you can add a Buy Now button to your pages. Together with videos and sign-up forms, these can be used to create a simple sales funnel. To activate it, you'll first need to connect your PayPal account to GetResponse. Since we're not selling anything though, we'll skip this option. Finally, you have the option to add custom code to your landing page. This can be used to place banner ads, for example. Generally though, you'll want to leave this alone. While you're adding all of these elements to your landing page, you'll notice a flashing number beneath the mobile preview symbol. This reflects the number of changes you haven't viewed yet on the mobile version of your landing page. When you click on this, things may look very messy at first. Don't worry though, Once you've resized and spaced everything properly, it'll stay that way. Once you're done with the front end, make sure to complete your thank you page as well. I usually include a headline which says something like request received or success. Then, directly underneath, I give a short, clear description of what the person needs to do next. Make sure to finish the mobile version of the thank you page as well. After that, you're done with the design. Now there's just a few simple steps left and your landing page will be ready to go live. Once you're happy with your design, click the Next Step button in the upper right corner. This will take you to My Landing Page Settings. At the top of this page, you'll find the SEO page title and description that we covered earlier. If you haven't filled this in yet, you can do so now. You can also choose to enable the No Index meta tag. Doing so will stop search engines from indexing your landing page. Next, you'll be presented with the URL options. Here you can choose to either use a GetResponse domain or assign your own. Using a GetResponse domain is completely free. However, it will make the URL of your landing page look a bit messy. You can select one of 3 alternatives. The more professional option is to use one of your own domains. You might have noticed that my landing page URL simply says buildamoneymakingblog.com. Do you want this clean type of URL for your landing page? If so, here's how you do it. 1. Select Add a new domain. 2. Type in your full domain name without the www prefix. 3. Click Add. 4. Log into the dashboard of your domain registrar website, like Namecheap. In your DNS settings, add the following name servers. 5. Wait until your DNS settings have been fully propagated. This may take several hours or more. 6. Type in the URL of your landing page and see if it's operational. Try signing up through the form and check if everything's in order. Do this on at least 2 different devices. Once you've settled on a domain, it's time to tackle your subscription settings. Here you can choose which email list you want to connect to your landing page. You can also choose to enable confirmed opt-in, which is recommended. This will automatically send out a confirmation email to your would-be subscribers. Once they've clicked the link in this email to confirm their intent, they'll be successfully added to your list. You can edit the look and content of this confirmation email by going to Contacts, Settings, and Confirmation Message. At the very bottom of the settings page, you'll see different options for analytics and user tracking. If you want to keep general user data about your landing page, or if you intend to track conversions, you can do so here. Supported platforms include Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager, Bing Ads, Facebook Pixel, Kissmetrics, Mixpanel, Visual Website Optimizer, and Yandex Metrica. There's also a separate section dedicated to Google AdWords. Now we've been through every feature of the landing page builder. All that remains is to publish your work. Once you're on the settings page, you can simply click the blue Publish button in the corner. Wait for the page to reload and then click the link you're presented with. You'll then see that your landing page has gone live. And there you go. Now you know how to build a fully functional landing page to grow your email list. Once it's live, you can check the number of total visitors and sign-up rate at any time. Simply click on the landing pages in your GetResponse dashboard to get an immediate overview of how things are going. Now, it's time to drive some traffic and watch your email list grow.